What? No. Hey, no.
My name is. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
My name is Ramiro Alvarez. I am from Córdoba, Argentina. It's the second biggest city in the country. I went to school down in Texas, got my degree in business management, and I also played soccer there while I was getting my degree. And right now I'm working in Washington, D.C. as a volunteer missionary for AUCatholic. Yeah, growing up I really enjoyed playing soccer back home in Argentina. And then I had the opportunity to come to the United States and get a scholarship with soccer, playing for the school, and at the same time get my degree in business management. At the beginning it was a big clash, like a big cultural clash, because there were many different things that than what I was used to in Argentina. I lived 19 years in Argentina and then I came to the United States, and there were many different things that took me a while to get used to and to fit into the society, so to say. I think the most difficult moments were when I would miss one of my relatives' birthdays. All my family is gathering together, they're sending pictures and they're texting on a group chat, and I was in my apartment, Texas, on my own or maybe with a few friends, but still my whole family were gathered together. Of course there were moments that I struggled, that I missed home, family or friends. Of course there were moments that I really wanted to have an Argentinian meal or to speak in Spanish with people. But overall, I think it was a really good experience, positive experience, in which I learned a lot, in which I grew in many different aspects. And I ended up playing soccer for 4 years, getting my degree, and I feel I'm ready to face life now. AUCatholic is a very strong faith community. But it's a really good community with good people. There's students from all over the US and many international students as well that come here to practice their faith, to grow in their faith, but also to be in the community. As I was explaining earlier, that my personal experience was difficult to start a new community here in the US when I came from Argentina. Well, for students here it's the same. They come from home to a new city with new people that they don't know. So they want to be in this community of really good people, fun people, cool people, that you can hang out with them and laugh and enjoy being with them.
Oh, my soul, I worship your holy name. Yes, I worship your holy name. Worship your holy name.
Argentina is culturally a Catholic country. So when I was born, I was baptized in the Catholic Church. But with my family, we would never go to church, or we would never pray together at all. So my brother was the first one in the family that learned about Catholicism and started to live his Catholic faith his room a mess, dirty, and like clothes everywhere. And then all of a sudden he started making his bed in the morning. So he would wake up and make his bed and go to pray. And little things like that, I was very surprised. And I was like, wow, like my brother is actually growing a lot. I was actually looking up on him and I was like, hey, I want that. Whatever he did, I want it. So yes, he really changed his lifestyle and started pushing us, I mean myself and my parents, to start considering that as well. And he would invite us to retreats and to different activities and mass and different activities that the parish would do. And now basically the whole family is very into Catholicism. We're all actively practicing our faith. Then they invited me to do this missionary year, and at first I was very intrigued about it. I really liked the idea, but a couple of weeks later I thought that it was not going to be a good idea. I was like, okay, I have this 1 year to work, I'll just work, and then someone else will be a missionary, it's not a big deal. But then one day I just woke up and everything clicked. I think it was, I don't know, God speaking to me that, well, if I want to get a job and make money, or keep playing soccer and get an MBA, or any of those options, I could do it the following year. But then the missionary year was basically an opportunity. It was now or never. So it was basically the only opportunity that I had to do it. So I just decided to do it.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
He's a very good guy. He cares a lot for the people that he meets with and the people that he gets to know. Yeah, he's someone that I look up to in a lot of ways, and has just a very strong sense of who he is and what is the right thing to do. Someone that you can rely on, that you can trust.
Shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh.
Missionary year is about to reach to an end. We have only 2 months left. And if I look back, I can see a very interesting and very clear change in myself, at least. I think overall, the missionary year made me a long life disciple and a long life disciple maker. So right now, what I expect from my future, yes, go get a job and be successful in the business world, but mostly keep living my faith, keep growing in my faith, and keep sharing it to others, because there's not biggest joy than helping others to learn about Jesus and to have a personal encounter with Him.